He cheated on her. He once hurt her when he was drunk. But the day she told him she was pregnant, he was the happiest man alive. And suddenly, her life became a question she didn't know how to answer. She had known for a long time that something about him wasn't right. Not in a dramatic way at first, just little things that slowly started adding up. He flirted with other women too easily. At first, she thought she was overthinking it. Then one day, she found messages, not innocent messages, the kind that leaves a quiet pain in your chest. He apologized. He cried. He promised it would never happen again, and she forgave him because when he loved her deeply. He took care of her. He made sure she never lacked anything. Sometimes he would hold her and say, "I want to build a life with you." And for a moment, she believed him. But the red flags never completely disappeared. He drank a lot, and one night, after too many drinks and a stupid argument, he hurt her. The next morning, he was on his knees begging, blaming the alcohol, swearing it would never happen again. She forgave him again, but something inside her changed that day. She started asking herself a quiet question she never said out loud. Is this the kind of man I can spend the rest of my life with? She never answered it until the day everything became more complicated. She was pregnant. Her hands were shaking when she told him, but his reaction shocked her. His face lit up. He pulled her into his arms and started talking about marriage, about raising the baby together, about finally becoming a real family. For him, the future suddenly looked beautiful. For her, it looked terrifying, because now she had to face the truth she had been avoiding. The cheating, the drinking, the night he hurt her, all the warning signs she had tried to ignore. That night, she sat alone in her room, holding her stomach, trying to figure out what to do with the life growing inside her. 3 thoughts kept fighting in her mind. The first one whispered, "Marry him. Your child will have a father. You won't become the single mother you always feared becoming. Maybe, just maybe, he will change." But another voice answered, "People don't change that easily." Then the second option appeared. Raise the child alone. Walk away from the danger. Protect yourself and the baby. But the idea of raising a child alone scared her. She had never imagined that life for herself. The third option was something she didn't even like thinking about. The possibility of not keeping the baby. Remove the problem completely. Start her life over. But every time that thought appeared, her chest tightened. Because this wasn't just a problem. It was a life. And now, she was trapped between 3 choices. Stay with a man who had already shown her who he was. Walk away and face motherhood alone. Or make a decision she might carry for the rest of her life. And the hardest part, he was already dreaming about their future, while she was still trying to decide if that future was safe for her. If you were in her position, what would you do? Would you ignore the red flags and marry him so your child can grow up with a father? Would you walk away and raise the baby alone? Or would you choose a completely different path? Be honest. What would you do?